Where do you live right now?
I live with my parents. In Denver.
Okay, what kind of house is it?
2-story.
Do you have a bedroom upstairs? I don't think you have any problems with walking or anything, though. Not a big deal. Okay, and so you live with your parents, and you probably have college friends and that kind of things, yeah. So, if you look at mine, especially with this pen, not very neat. So I would type this up again. And then, so tell me about what's going on.
So my hands are really weak and I can't lift it up. My chest.
Okay, how's that affecting you?
I'm right-handed, so I can't really do it.
Alright, what are you working right now?
As much as I can.
Okay, are you a student? Are you so a student, and what kind of work do you do?
I work at a retail store.
Do you do like cashier or
I do a little of everything. I'm a manager.
stockkeeping? Okay. Register. Okay. Just gives me a little bit more information to help, to know what you need to be able to do. Yeah, okay. And so have you been working at all since you did this?
Not really.
Okay. And how did you do this? You fell.
Yeah, sure. I fell.
Slipped on the ice. Slipped on ice, we'll say. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do a couple tests on you today, just to see how everything's working. What I want to do first is look at your strength and how well your arms move. Okay. So what I'm going to have you do is do it with your right hand. I'll do it with my left hand, just kind of mirror. Can you go all the way up like this? Okay, good. And can you go back? Okay, good. And forward, all the way up? Okay, good. Can you put your arm like this? Can you go all the way out and all the way in? Good. And can you bring your elbow up and down? Good. Can you put it, should you put it together? Yeah, she'd have at least one. It'd be weak, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. And then can you lift your wrist up? That you can't do. Okay, if you turn your hand over, can you bring your hand up? You'd be able to do that. Yeah. Okay, good. And open and close your fingers. Okay, I just did the quick range of motion test. So what I know is that I also from that know that she's like at least a 3 in every muscle area. So I can then look at strength. I'm gonna go behind you. And what I want you to do is shrug up your shoulders as far as you can. Don't let me push down. Okay, good. And then I want you to put your arm up like this. Don't let me push down. Good. Okay, now bring it over to the side. Don't let me push down. Good. And then bring it back this way. And don't let me push down. Good. And then put your arm up like this. And don't let me pull it out. Okay, good. And don't let me push it in. I think Cat even does it this way. Put your arms up like this. Don't push in. Don't let me push out. Cat does it that way. For the quick one. And then elbow, don't let me pull down. Can you straighten it out a bit? And don't let me push up. Good. And then this. So can you turn your head down? Okay. A little weak. Okay. And then turn your hand up. So those are weak. So we'd give them, I'm gonna say 4 out of 5, maybe 3 out of 5. Okay. And then you can't bring that up at all. So that's a 0 out of 5. Turn your hand over, can you bring it up? And this should be relatively strong. 5. And then squeeze my fingers as hard as you can. A little weak. Okay.
So since she was able to go all the way up with active range of motion, would we test for passive range of motion?
No, because passive and active are equal.
Well, I just wanted to know.
Yeah. So what I found is that muscle grades, the only things that are a problem really are wrist extension is a 0 out of 5, and then pronation and supination are whatever. no, like 3 or 4, I'll say 3 plus. 3 plus, they took some, 3 plus out of 5. And then,
You usually like write down the ones that are good.
right, and that, so I write down the ones that are problematic, and then I can go back later and write within normal limits for all the rest. Or I could do this. Or I could do that with an arrow. Okay. So that's it. She doesn't have any pain. She doesn't have any spasticity, rigidity, pain, or contractures. Okay. Somewhere I have to write drop wrist. Oh, that's good. Oh, how about here? Passive range of motion. Drop wrist. And I'm just gonna say radial nerve palsy with the question mark. Okay. And then I want to do grip and pinch strength. I think because we're going fast, I might only do one grip. So I put it to 0. Okay, so I want you to squeeze with that hand as hard as you can. Okay, good. Okay. I think you're stronger than that. I'm gonna give you something higher. Okay, and then your left hand.
When we're doing this with you, do you want us to do all 3 trials?
No, you don't have to on the grip and pinch strengths. It does say there are multiple trials, but just cross them out or
Just
write
do it.
NT for not tested. And so you wouldn't have an average. So then you do the normal range. Okay. So that's good. And then I'm gonna do all the pinches. So can you do like that? So I want you to squeeze as hard as you can. Good. So we got ourselves here. Okay, I'm gonna say it's weighs 7 pounds. I kinda wanna do both, then the other side. Okay, and this one is 11 pounds. And then tripod is this. Okay, good, squeeze as hard as you can. Okay, good. And then on the other side. And then tip tip. Okay. I'm gonna go with. Oh, I'm using the wrong one. That's what it is. Okay. I'd have to go back and redo this. Okay. On the other side. Okay, good. I didn't write the right things down. Oh, and I put it in the wrong place. So, and this happens all the time, so and that's why you can write on them and then redo them. So I put them here and here instead of here and here, so I just refix that, okay? Be careful what I just did, and I know this, but the outside is kilos, and the inside is, and it's marked really weird, because it's got 5 there, and then it's got 1 right in the middle, so would that be 2.5 kilos? Anyway, I don't care if you use kilos or pounds, but you gotta mark them right. And I was using kilos when I should have been wearing pounds. Pounds are easier because each dot means a pound, okay? So it's easier to do that, figure out what it is.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
How did you do the quick test for shoulder or horizontal abduction?
I do that, so, yeah, and you bring your arm all the way across, and then all the way back, okay, and then, okay, don't let me pull it out. Let me pull it out, okay, bring it back a little bit, but don't let me push forward. That's how you get it, just real quick. And I just check range of motion as well. For a moment. But if you miss something like that, just write not NT, it's no big deal. You got most of it, you know. If you miss one and you realize it, just keep going. Okay. Figure out, so wrist extension, okay.
Would you like us to dress up for this?
Wrist extension, one second. I'll start pretty much okay. And then, let me try. You Okay, most of these you will have pain. And so you have to kind of go through the whole thing, right? Describe the location of your pain and write it all down. All right, but it's a pretty easy one because it's just describe where it is, what it feels like, then rate your current level, what makes it worse, what makes it better, what medications are you using, how is it affecting grooming, bathing, driving. You just go through that, so it's pretty darn quick. Okay, and then sensation. So I'm gonna do sensation. I think I'll just start up here and I'm gonna check her hand. So I'm gonna touch you and I want you to tell me, just say yes whenever I touch you. So I want you to close your eyes. Okay, I don't know if she should have felt it there, but that's okay. No. It's really hard being the, she should have felt it there, yes.
I would say yes.
Yes, yes. Okay, so anyway, she wouldn't feel it in the radial nerve area. And then I turn her hand over and I do it on the other side too. You feel everything here? Yes. Yeah, anyway, go slow enough that she can answer. Go randomly. Don't just do, like if you're doing radial nerve, don't just do one in the radial nerve. You gotta do at least 3 or 4 in each area, okay? And it's hard being a FADE patient. Don't judge her. Thanks. So that's how you do that. So I would say, I would write loss of pain in radial nerve distribution. Okay. And then I do the sharp draw with this. And so I'd have, I'll do it this way. Okay, so tell me if, get this back this way. So I'm gonna do this. There we go, it's a little easier. Okay, so tell me if you feel sharp or dull and you'd feel nothing here. No response.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so you just do that the same way and you wouldn't feel it there necessarily. Sharp. And you go, and you don't go sharp, dull, you go sharp, 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 and then dull, and then sharp. Okay. And then
Sharp. 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 No.
or dull.
Sharp. Sharp.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay. You're doing fine. Okay, I just put that back in.
How many pokes do you do? Just
You just do it. It is harder to feel
Sufficient.
the difference between the sharp and dull on this one. You do the same thing. You do a number in each distribution area. Okay. Yeah. So that's that one. And I'm gonna say it's the same. And then fine motor coordination. You turn towards the table. Again, it's a standardized test. I do not have the standard instructions with me. You don't put just 9. Everybody always wants to just put 9 pegs in there. Put them all in there, because if she drops one, she needs it. Okay, we're going to start with your, it's right hand. We're going to start with your left. Did I just say do it on
this
one
video
side?
is
This
getting
one?
really long.
How long is it?
Okay.
13 minutes.
Press both hands, but you don't have to do the practice test. And I'm
See
gonna.
this. I know.
So I'll have a, that's another thing I need. I need either stopwatch or I need to bring my phone or you need to bring your phone for stopwatch. Okay? So what you're gonna do, this is gonna be set in the middle, right in front of you. So I want you to use your left hand. And what you're going to do is take these pegs and one at a time put them in and fill this board as fast as you can. Okay? These aren't exactly right, so get the standardized thing. When I tell you to go, you'll pick up the first peg, and I'll time you until and then once you've got them, once you've got them all in, you have to take them all out. These are standard instructions. So in and out, in and out, and then we'll stop the timer when the last peg is hit. Are you ready? Set and go. first, but I would do the hand that isn't injured first. Yeah, rather than dominant or non-dominant. But find out which is her dominant hand. I don't think I wrote that anywhere. Okay, good. So she's right. Okay. All right, so now you know your right hand.
How much would I do?
You'd be able to pick things up because you can use your fingers. But it would be slow. So I'm not gonna time the whole thing, but she'd be slower than this. You can go ahead and do this so it takes it off. You'd be able to manipulate it. But so she'd be real slow.
So radial nerve palsy really just affects the wrist, not necessarily the
Right, the flexors are still working. But it's not right here.
It's just kind of there.
Radial
Yeah.
because you can tell
You would do
immediately. It's just like
this. So this is a weird position. So we don't have to do the whole
or
thing.
what's the one that's like
I'm gonna say she took 48 seconds.
Yeah.
So then edema, what you do is you get a lovely, you'll find, make sure there's no somewhere.
that's for carpal tunnel. Right? That's the it's the pokey test.
Normal range of.
Like the time from
Carpal tunnel wouldn't be bad either.
Oh, so
It's
you got,
tingling anyway.
you've got a copy of that in Canvas.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got a copy of the instructions on Canvas and it has the normal range. Okay, so now I'm gonna measure for edema. So it says proximal to the ulnar skyline.
I need to see
Look at
this.
that, it is 6 1/4. That, but
I'm coming over with video.
oh, it says right on here, just proximal to ulnar oh, you're filming.
Yep.
Okay,
Guess
6
you'll thank me later.
1/4 inches. 6.25 inches. And then over the MCPs. And you can do this inches or, what are these, centimeters? Just make sure you're doing it. I'm doing 7. And then over middle phalanx. Just make sure you're going to the 0. The 0's a little ways in, so it's 2.5. It's amazing that you're that much,
Guess I'll
Well,
thank
I
you
said
later.
middle phalanx and index finger, just so you always do it the same, and it doesn't matter. And she
Grandma's
shouldn't
got
have
it.
any swelling with this diagnosis, but it's always good to just get it. If she's like the same, oops, I twisted it.
On the practical, how would it be in the like how would we know if it was
I'll take that.
okay?
I was gonna say, like, how do you fake edema?
Yeah, just give it. So you'll measure it and I'll say add a couple inches.
Okay.
You are exactly the same on both sides. So if you don't necessarily have to write the measurement on here when you're writing. 2.25. So, but make sure you do when you type it up. So inches, 6.25 inches or 6 1/4 inches. That's good. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
So now I'm thinking,
Where's it right here?
she has radial nerve palsy. So I have to do a test, and the way you test radial nerve palsy is you put the hand flat and you ask the person to lift your thumb up this way, and she wouldn't be able to. Straight, because it would want to pull out. I think that's, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong, that's median nerve. Okay, this one is, can you lift your wrist up? You're right, it's wrong one, that was median nerve. Can you lift your wrist up? She's not lifting her wrist up. So that is median nerve. But you want to watch that she doesn't do this, because that will lift the wrist up. Okay? Because can you lift your wrist up and they go like that? Up it goes. Yeah, it just does because of tendinitis basically. So, can you hold it up there? No. Okay, so pretty good sign that she's probably got radial nerve palsy. So I did like a radial nerve palsy test. And the results of the test are positive. And I'm done. Okay?
Hey Karen, do you have to do the type of edema
Yeah, she didn't have edema, so, no. Yeah,
In terms of like, if you had edema
I have
as a
to tell you.
patient, you'd be like,
because I don't have any.
yeah,
edema.
exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
good to know.
I'd have to tell you what kind it was.
Okay.
Are we responsible for memorizing the test? Like, we won't have any.
Yes, okay, so you are responsible for knowing the tests. However, you can bring in these sheets, the ones I've got out, you can bring them with you, but I don't want you sitting there going like this. Okay, she's got cubital tunnel, where's that one? Oh, there it is, okay. So cubital tunnel to Nell sign, okay, put your hand like this. Okay, then don't want you doing that. I want you to know the tests, but if your brain, shuts off in the middle, you can look it up, okay? So I want you to know them, but you can have this as a reminder. And maybe, should I just have a copy of these available? Would that be
Yeah.
best way to do it? Then you don't have to remember to
Just
bring
like
them.
have them on the table, like
Just
little
one of
tests.
each.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these will be on the table, just
Okay.
one of each.
Do you want us to dress up?
So wear like clinic clothes, so not like I have jeans on today because when I have to take out a shovel, I wear jeans. But like, khakis and a decent shirt and no low cut and no skin.
Business cash.
It's not a big deal. When you have to transfer me and this happened to me once. So I was doing the test with I used to teach what